What's up, guys? Jason, Heap of Jeep. Time to get this thing buttoned up, get it ready to fire up. We're getting much closer, and by the end of this video I think we can get this Jeep fired up. Before we do that, if you've enjoyed this series of pulling the engine and swapping and all of that, please click like, please click subscribe, and let's keep growing this channel. Onto the Jeep. Well, I was going to throw the alternator on, but she ain't working. I don't know what the heck happened. Well, it was just sitting on the floor in my garage, but the housing is cracked right there, and it is seized up. Since I can't put the alternator on until tomorrow when the new one gets here, the remanufactured one, I am going to throw the distributor in. Before I do that, I've got to prime the oil pump, hence my handy dandy homemade oil pump priming tool. Vehicle manufacturer instructions, or engine rebuilder instructions, say to use conventional motor oil, not synthetic. So I just ran to Meyer and bought some 10W30 conventional. This stuff's getting changed in 500 to 600 miles anyways, so it's not like it's a big deal. So that's the hole where the distributor goes, and way down in the bottom there you can see that little slot, that little groove. That's your oil pump. And when the camshaft spins your distributor, that spins the oil pump and supplies oil to the rest of the engine. So we want to prime that since it's dry. Now this one was actually packed with some kind of grease or Vaseline or something to help with the priming, but we're going to shove a screwdriver down in there on a drill bit or on a drill and spin it. Now they make tools for this. They're outrageously expensive, a little redneck engineering, and will accomplish the same thing. So this was a Harbor Freight screwdriver, one of the free ones you get when you buy something. I bought something, got a set of free screwdrivers. They're junk, they're garbage, the handles all broke on them, but I had a couple lying around, and that's what this was. Cracked the rest of the handle off of it, ground it down so it's nice and smooth, and it fit in my drill nice. That flat blade is what's going to spin the oil pump. Should work. Now it's time for the distributor. In one of my other videos I showed you how I found top dead center. Already got that set. So now we can put the distributor in so that it's firing on cylinder number 1. To put it in, you got to line the oil slot up. It's got to point the same direction the oil pump does, so pointing about 10 o'clock. And then when you put the distributor in, it's going to want to, you're going to set it down, and because of these gears, it's going to want to turn this way as you put it in. So you've got to start, I believe it's about 1 o'clock, and then as you put it in, it seats, and you'll know it's done, you'll know it's right when that pin is still in place. It's seated in the oil pump, and this lines up with the hole where the screw goes in to hold it. So I line that oil shaft up, pointing at about 10 o'clock. Alright, point at about 1 o'clock, 12, 1. And no good because the hole doesn't line up, so. So that's not working, so we're going to try it the other way, which is to just turn that and let it do what it needs to do, but it's not doing it. Okay, that's wrong. It's seated. So I think I got the oil pump turned too much. Alright, so the pin fits back in, the hole's lined up, it's seated. I think we're good. Next morning, we're in the home stretch. Let's get this thing buttoned up and fired up. Coolant's filled. Double checked all the hose clamps. Double checked all the sensors. There's no plugs in it. The coil is unhooked and the fuel injectors, I don't have those plugged in because I don't want any fuel or spark going to the cylinders quite yet. But I'm gonna turn it over. We primed the oil pump, so now when I turn it over, it should start sending some oil to the rest of the engine. Pistons should move, all that fun stuff. Oil pressure rose. Let's throw some plugs in it. Everything's hooked up. I'm gonna try starting it.